E direi che possiamo iniziare quindi il nostro convegno con la nostra prima ospite. So I would like to call on stage Hafdis Karlsdottir, who will... Yes. Please, the stage is yours. Thank you.
Buongiorno. Really good to be here with you, all of you, dear sisters, dear Sir Optimist. I think when Francesca was talking about gender equality, and she's talking about Italy and how far down on the list the gender equality is there, where you are. Yes, I come from Iceland, you come from Italy. We have more than one thing in common, although both our countries' names start with an I, Italy and Iceland. And although gender equality is far different, while Iceland is number one, it's always been, and Italy is further down, but you will get up the list. But what we have in common, all of us, it is that we seek gender equality. And to be able to reach gender equality, we fight domestic and gender-based violence all the time. Because while there's a violence, there is no gender equality. So we're all doing the same thing. But it's an honor to be here with you, celebrating the 75th anniversary of this wonderful union, the most dynamic one within the Sir Optimist International Europe Federation. We have around 5,000 members in 163 clubs. It's amazing. You exemplify unity, impact, and vision. Over the years, you transformed the lives of women and girls and earned recognition through your work within the Sir Optimist International Europe through the Best Practice Awards that very frequently you're receiving. And a prime example of your work is like the room of one's own. So now you have already opened 296 rooms. And I had the honor to take part in it yesterday when you opened the one here in Milan. What a celebrity. It's really fantastic what you do. It's a powerful reminder of the change we can achieve together, side by side with the authorities. And this is what you show, together as a team, working with other organizations and the local community. Standing up for women and creating a safe space for them. Thank you for that. Sorry. When Adriana asked yesterday, when we were in the theater, and the actress, after her performance, she asked, what is the one word that you would say we need? And if I understood correctly, but at least I think I did, it's the voice. It's a voice. You need to have a voice. So let's use our voice. We have this slogan, we say, we are a global voice for women. And we have the project that we work on backing up our advocacy work, how we do. And we really strengthen our voice, not only locally within your community, but also at the UN level and with organizations within Europe. So use our voice. And through the years, it is not just the projects that you hear, but also all those who have worked on the federation level and SI. I've had a privilege of working with many very inspiring Italian members. Just to name a few, Nicoletta Morelli, a dear friend of mine, who was working on the new constitutional bylaw, which we managed to get voted in 2021. And then Flavia Pozzolini, always a wise and steady presence during my presidency, and I consider to be my very dear friend. Then, of course, Laura Marelli. Congratulations, Laura, not only working on extension, but now she has been elected as a rector in the university. First woman to do so. Fantastic. And my dear friend, Maria Luisa Frosius, whom I worked with since 2011. Actually, we started working together when she got voted in Palermo in 2011 during the governor's meeting. I was still then on the board and worked with her for many, many years. She's not on the board, but always there when you need advice. She's working on the mentoring committee or team, SIE mentoring team, as she still does. But you also have representation. Young represents the strategic plan task force, the corporate identity, and the artificial intelligence task force. And soon there will be a call for candidates for the next SIE board. I'm looking over this room and I see quite a few who really, the Federation would benefit having there on the board. If the Union Italy can let them go and say, we would rather want you to go on the international level, fantastic. A few weeks, you're going to receive a call for candidates. And looking ahead, please join us in October for the Congress. We were supposed to have one in 2021, but we all knew what was happening in 2021, COVID, so we haven't had one since 2017 in Florence. And so now in October, we have the Congress. And of course, it's open to everybody. And because we're looking for the future, so the sustainability and artificial intelligence, that are the main themes. And of course, with that, we also have representation from Italy. We have the two young Soroptimists, Margherita Pols and Alice Pome, who are there working with us, preparing for the Congress. And then, we're going to have a special, like a celebration or meet and greet for young Soroptimists, the age between 20 and 30. They don't need to be Soroptimists. They can, Soroptimists and non-Soroptimists, they don't need to register for the Congress because we want to have as many as possible. So please bring your daughters, your granddaughters, your nieces, whomever with you to open up the Soroptimist community for them, because I know that those young women, they really are eager to join us. They have the mission, they have the passion, so invite them to be there. And last but not least, I have here Anna Mara Desastia, and she's assisting us with producing and publishing a new book. Well, you know the one in Italy because she's already done one there. But this is on SI and SIE. So we hope to have it published before the Congress. Well, that's just the future, the next nearest future. But in 2 years' time, we have SI convention in Prague. And once again, you got the finger of somebody from Italy there, Susanna Racic. She's there as the treasurer of that convention. So prepare for the future. Because we honor the past, celebrate the present, and commit to the future. Congratulations on the 75th anniversary of the 75 years, and say, Viva Soroptimis.